Hello, everybody. This is Hetty Tan from Relational Life Solutions. I'm coming to you today to speak about RLT's losing strategy number 2, controlling your partner. Here's an example of direct control. Sit down, shut up, do as I tell you to. Here's another example of direct control. I want you to walk 5 miles a day because it's good for you. Here's another example of direct control. I want you to plan date night at least once a month because you need to do something to show me that you care about our relationship. Here's another example of direct control. Jack, you know you are really a neurotic, disturbed, dysfunctional, unhappy human being, and you're spewing your unhappiness on me and the kids. You know you really need to get some help with your unhappiness. I mean soon. That's controlling. Here's an example of setting a limit. Jack, I'm not happy in the way things are going between us. To be perfectly honest, I'm not happy with a lot of your behavior. I don't want to fight. I don't want to leave. I don't want to make a fuss. I'm not trying to control you, but I think we need help. And whether you agree or not, I believe you need help. So let's get some help. Here's what you cannot negotiate. You cannot get your partner to the table. You cannot get your partner to be responsible. If they're not massively responsible or accountable at all, you're not going to get them to grow up to be responsible and be that way with your direct control. You may say, I'm really unhappy, and get a therapist to tackle him, but direct control is a loser. Next, we have indirect control, manipulation. Dyed-in-the-wool part of traditional feminine role, which is not good for you. Women's manipulativeness is a big dose of the only reason of men's mistrust towards women. Because many, many men feel played instead of dealt with forthright. There is a gender that leads more towards direct control, and there's a gender that leads more towards manipulation. We see women's covert grandiosity. Let me tell you. I know a hell of a lot more about relationships than you do. I'm a woman, and I was raised that way. I was raised to be more relational. You're an idiot. If you had any sense, you'd let me teach you how to be more relational. That's condescending. So women are in a tough spot. It's a catch-22. Because women in our culture have been raised to be more relational and want more out of a relationship than most men, by and large. So women are in this funny position, whereas if you don't coach your guy how to be more relational with you, you don't get it. But if you do coach your guy, you're condescending and controlling. So what do? Here's what you do. You learn to speak from the I. Because you are not God's expert on relationships. But here's what you are, however. You are God's expert on you. Here it goes. Jack, you should be speaking more about your feelings turns into, sweetheart, I'm feeling lonely in this relationship. And there's not enough going back and forth between us for me. So as a favor to me, would you be willing to open up more and share more? Would you be willing to do that? That's fine. Short of outright coercion, I don't think anybody controls anybody. It's a dance. There's one who acts like they can control, and there's one who acts like they can be controlled. But in reality, humans cannot control other humans. The illusion of control can ruin your relationship. So that's what I have today on losing strategy number 2, controlling your partner. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you back here very soon.